This is going to change how you think about everything. For this, you need to remember 2 facts. 1, matter cannot be created nor destroyed. 2, every cell in your body is replaced by a 7-year period. This one means that every atom in you was there from the Big Bang. Every single particle in you is as old as the universe. Now, if your cells are replacing themselves every 7 years, you are physically a completely different person than who you were 7 years ago. But then the question comes, how are you still the same? You're not a different person, you're still the same person, in a different body. So if we're not our bodies, what are we? We are a pattern. We're like a washing machine for atoms. All of the atoms in the form of nutrients are just going through us. A single atom throughout its immortal life can go through millions of people, millions of things. Throughout our entire lives, we're just exchanging atoms with each other. Like blood cells in the living being. And the living being is Earth. That's the only constant. All of the atoms pass through the Earth in us like we're all just parts of a living being, like organs. Scientifically speaking, we are one organism.
So over here we have the Earth, the Venus, the Mercury, the Jupiter, the Saturn.
Do you remember that one time that one guy was like, the tap water's turning the frogs gay? That was funny. Yeah, and then it wasn't turning them gay, it was just causing the male frogs to grow female reproductive organs. That was pretty classic. Wait, what? Oh, come on, you've heard this one before. Herbicide gets into water via farming runoff, likely, according to research, has adverse effects on hormones in vertebrates. What are you gonna do? I don't know about this one. And then the owners of the herbicide lobbied the EPA so nobody else could do research on the harmful effects of the herbicide besides them. This isn't as funny as the frogs turning gay. Yeah, you know, saying the government organizations that are supposed to protect us and the corporations that are supposed to benefit us actually put profit motive over ecological harm every time. It's not as catchy. If only the frogs were just turning gay, am I right? I don't like it here. Join the club.
El teorema del mono infinito. ¿Qué pasaría si colocásemos a un mono inmortal delante de una máquina de escribir durante un periodo infinito de tiempo? Seguramente aporraría el teclado hasta destruirlo, pero en algún momento de esa eternidad de tiempo, el mono sería capaz de escribir de forma completamente aleatoria la obra completa del Quijote, punto a punto, coma a coma y tilde a tilde, sin cometer fallo alguno. Con este teorema se da a entender que por muy pequeñas que sean las posibilidades de que un suceso ocurra, nunca serán inferiores a 0, y por tanto, pueden ser reales. Así que sí, aún existe esa posibilidad de que te coma esa boquita, bebé.
So many people have asked, I'm going to put this water in this Klein bottle, which is probably going to be one of the least effective bottles ever. Okay, first we got to turn it upside down, and then we can start pouring in some water, I guess. And it fills it, but it gets stuck, so you kind of have to twist it a little bit. This is messy. Nope. Bad. Ah, it's spilling. Ah, nope, this is not working well. Nope. Yep. Maybe if we do sideways? This was not a success. So overall, messy, doesn't hold very much, and generally just not worth it. Now I have to empty this out and clean this.
Earlier this week in Poland, a woman called the police because she's like, there's this animal in a tree and it has no head and no legs and it's been so cold and it's been in the tree for 2 days, but none of the people in the apartment building were opening their windows because we don't want it to come inside. She was freaking out about this animal and nobody knew what it was, so eventually she called the police. Somebody dropped a croissant off their balcony and it fell into the tree.
Nesse becker não é água, é uma solução piranha. E como mais de 14 mil pessoas pediram, vamos colocar carne nessa solução. No primeiro momento parece que não está acontecendo nada, mas quando a solução começa a acontecer de verdade, em pouco tempo ele consome completamente a carne. Não precisa nem falar, mas esse é um experimento ótimo pra ver, mas não faça isso em casa. Quando a reação acabou, fui ver o que sobrou e olha isso, somente um pedacinho de osso. Como a solução transbordou, ele acabou destruindo também a mesa e o meu dedo, apesar de usar luvas. Se você gostou desse vídeo, já me segue e compartilha.
The mouth, the anus, and the blaster paw. Open questions about questionable openings.
You probably think this paper's about you. Narcissist perception of their personality and reputation. A rose is a rose is a rose. What exactly is a gastric adenocarcinoma? Fantastic yeasts and where to find them, the hidden diversity of dimorphic fungal pathogens. Carbon monoxide, to boldly go where NO has gone before. One ring to multiplex them all. 53 Shades of Hippo. An in-depth analysis of a piece of shit. Distribution of Schistosoma mansoni and hookworm eggs in human stool. And my favourite, consequences of erudite vernacular utilised irrespective of necessity. Problems with using long words needlessly.